It's the second day of the week and it's also the first day of November. Let's begin this month with some good news for EPF subscribers in the country here on Money Time at Money 9. Going forward, you will be able to withdraw money from the employee's pension scheme, that is, if you have less than 6 months left for your retirement. Currently, employees can only withdraw money from their provident fund if less than 6 months are left for retirement. Not only this, Retirement Fund Body EPFO is also mulling a change in the method of calculating pension. This can lead to an increase in pension of subscribers. Not only this, the EPFOs also made some changes in calculating the rate of interest on Provident Fund account. The interest amount for some or all of the subscribers may also increase in the financial year 2023. Now, pensions may go up, but your monthly EMI on loans will definitely see a sharp spike because personal, home and auto loans of these two public sector banks will cost you more because of the rise in MCLR. Now, which are these two banks? One is Punjab National Bank, which has hiked its 1-year MCLR to 8.05%, while the other is Bank of India, which has hiked its 1-year MCLR to 7.95%. Banks determine the rate of interest of most of the consumer loans on the basis of 1-year MCLR. This means consumer loans of these two banks are set to become costlier. If buying a home or car is going to get costlier, then so is traveling by air. Fuel retailers have hiked jet fuel prices by more than 4%. Jet fuel prices have increased to more than 1,20,360 rupees per kiloliter in the national capital. This can force airlines to hike ticket prices in the country. But the good thing is that the price of 19 kg commercial LPG cylinder has been reduced by 115.5 rupees to less than 1,744 rupees. In the last 5 months, commercial LPG cylinder has become cheaper by 610 rupees. This is good news for those running hotels and restaurants. On the other hand, the price of 14 kg cylinders used in household kitchens remains unchanged at more than 1,050 rupees. Petrol and diesel prices also remain unchanged at 96.72 rupees per litre and 89.62 rupees per litre in the national capital. Well, looks like the average Joe on the street will have to face the heat. But our next news is for people of Gwalior. So if you're from there, then you must keep a close watch. Low-cost airline Indigo has started direct flights from Mumbai to Gwalior. The private airline will also start more flights from Gwalior on both domestic and international routes. New flights will connect Gwalior to international destinations via Mumbai and Delhi. Sanjay Kumar, Chief Strategy and Revenue Officer at Indigo, said, and I quote, that they are starting new flights from Gwalior as robust demand was witnessed especially during the festive season. Looks like the government is clocking some big money into its coffers with its GST collections, which crossed the 1.4 lakh crore rupee mark for the 8th month in a row. October GST collections stand at about 1.52 lakh crore rupees. GST collections have witnessed a 16.6% year-on-year increase on the back of some robust economic recovery. October GST collection figure is also the second highest ever. The record for the highest monthly GST collection of 1.68 lakh crore rupees is for the month of April 2022. Up next, interest rates on fixed deposits have been revised by ICICI Bank. Bank account holders can get an interest of 6.5% on FDs of 1 year to 389 days. But this rate is only for those FDs which will be booked for a minimum of 2 crore rupees. For FDs of less than 2 crore rupees, depositors can get a maximum of 6.35% interest rate with ICICI Bank. But for this, they will have to open the FD for a minimum period of 3 years and 1 day. On 1-year FDs, depositors will only get 6.1%, while senior citizens can get additional rate of 0.65% on all FDs booked for 5 years and above. Up next, Infosys co-founder Kris Gopalakrishnan said that income of people in India will remain low for at least the next 10 to 20 years, and it will take at least 3 decades for India to become a middle-income country. He said it will be cheaper to develop and manufacture products in India for many years to come, and even after 30 years, the per capita income will remain below 6 lakh rupees. On a brighter note, he said that India will become the second or the third largest economy in the world with a GDP of 10 to 15 trillion US dollars, but only after 30 years down the line. Well, the income of Indians may remain low, but they certainly don't shy away from spending. National Payments Corporation of India said that total number of 730 crore UPI transactions were initiated in October 2022 with a value of 12.11 lakh crore rupees, while the total number of IMPS transactions stood at less than 50 crore in the same month, while total number of FASTag transactions in the same month stood just above 30 crore. This shows how much people have loved and accepted UPI-based transaction system in the country. These statistics were released by the NPCI, which is the umbrella organization for all retail payment system in India. Next up, we have some good news from IPOs. The IPO of DCX Systems got good response from the investors. Tuesday was the second day of the initial share sale process of DCX System. The IPO has been oversubscribed by more than 3.5 times at the time of shooting this video. The quota of retail investors was oversubscribed by more than 9 times, while quota of other categories like non-institutional investors and qualified institutional buyers were oversubscribed by more than 4 times. The shares of DCX Systems traded at a GMP of around 40% on Tuesday. And we wrap up today's Money Time with a lot of shine. According to a report by World Gold Council, gold demand in India reached pre-pandemic levels in the September quarter of the current financial year. Gold demand in the country jumped 14% year-on-year to more than 191 tons in the second quarter of FY23 from 168 tons in the year-ago period. Somasundaram, PR Regional CEO of India segment of WGC, attributed strong consumer interest behind the sharp jump in gold demand in the country. He also said that jewelry demand too increased during the period under review, while the average price of 10 grams of the yellow metal fell by more than 4% to 44,251 rupees during this September quarter, although he remains optimistic on gold demand in the December quarter. That's all we have for you on today's Money Time. Subscribe to Money 9 English's YouTube channel and download the Money 9 app. This is me Ajay signing off. Take care and good night.